Every side of this guy is a broadside.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fansproject Warbot Assaulter. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. His name is Assaulter. There's a big picture of him looking like he's about to assault things. You got the same picture on this side. On the side, you have some obligatory product shots. On the back, you have him all transform! On the back, you have this picture and that picture, and shh, that's a secret. It's a secret, don't tell anyone. And that's basically it for the box. And when you open the box, you get your little comic book / instruction book, and here you have the Warbot Alpha Incorporated, which is no relation to Damage Incorporated, none whatsoever. But yeah, you have some, some comicalizations of Warbots, doing a lot of Chakachu and Chukachi and Chakachus. Gesundheit. And, just telling you the basic story of Assaulter and things that have happened in the past with the Steel Core projects and whatnot. And then you go into your instructions, and all the way in the back you have teaser! Teaser! Who is that? Who's that? We'll find out eventually. So, yeah. There you have that. And also, you get this extra little bit, which is a sprue of little guys. They're just little guys. You get a very small Steel Core, a very small Defender in his car mode and in his helicopter mode. And there are the propellers. You just plug right on there. And you also get some other vehicles here, and you even get 2 little motorcycles. And basically that's just to give you a sense of scale when you have him in his cruiser mode, just to basically show you just how freakishly enormous he is. It's basically just to give you a sense of scale. So it's cool that they've included this. I've already seen pictures of people who have like fully painted all of these, and it looks great. I can't paint worth a crap, so I won't be doing that, but it looks cool though. And even though I won't keep them displayed in this mode, I mean, it would be awesome to just kind of have them sitting there, but I'm just going to leave them on the sprue because I'm really not going to use them for anything. But still, it's a neat touch, and I do appreciate it. So you have that. And here we have Warbot Assaulter, and he is big and beefy and big and beefy. And here he is in his cruiser mode. And, yeah, very cool. Now, of course, Assaulter is an homage to G1 Broadside, so he is a triple changer. And this is his cruiser mode, and it is the weakest of the 2 modes, but it still looks pretty darn cool. I've already taken the liberty of putting a little Autobot Repro label on there. So, but yeah, still looks quite cool, and it is quite beefy and quite heavy. But yeah, you got some nice molded in details going all around. And yeah, it's not the most cohesive mode because there are a lot of gaps going on here and whatnot. And you turn it over, it's visible head syndrome. His head is right there. I mean, it's not even, you can see it from behind too. It's just there. There's nothing covering it up. But it still looks cool. I do still quite like it quite a bit. Now, there have been people who have been having problems with these panels right here. And basically, these panels, you see there's a tab right here that's supposed to tab into the slot right here. When you first get this figure, you will not be able to get this tab into that slot for anything in the world, no matter how hard you push. What you need to do is you need to get a little X-Acto knife or just any kind of small knife, get in there and just scrape the paint out of the inside of that slot, because that's what the problem was. It's not the tab's too big, it's that this slot actually got paint inside and it made it thinner, so it made it harder for this, or not harder, but it made it impossible to tab this in. So when you get this figure, just get an X-Acto knife or any little knife that you can fit in there and just scrape that paint out of the inside of the tab. And once you do that, you can tab it in just fine. So, just a little FYI for you guys. Yeah, you come back here, you can see these little thrusters going on back here. And yeah, it's cool. It's a neat mode. Again, it's not the most cohesive because of a lot of gaps and whatnot, and I've seen people fan mode the crap out of this thing and really make it look cool, but I'd rather just show it off in its instruction accurate mode. And I do still like it. So we're gonna go from this mode into his jet mode. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take these pieces off, which will become his guns in robot mode, and they just tab in via this slot right here, and they just tab in right there. So you have that. Once you do that, you're going to, what are you going to do? You're going to undo these panels right here. And once you scrape that paint off too, these tabs go in quite securely too. So they hold good and tight. I mean, granted, due to the fact that there's a lot of die cast back here, I mean, all you have to do is give it a little shake and it'll pretty much pop the tabs out for you. It's still not a rock solid connection, but they still hold on firm just as long as you're not sitting there shaking the thing. But so you're going to flip out these panels as well as this panel here in the bottom. It's going to flip it up and then just close them back up. Go here, fold it in, close that back up. Now, what else? Okay, you're going to take these panels here, flip these in. A lot of stuff you have to flip in and flip out, and let me raise my camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, come on. Okay. So, once you have that, you're going to bring the arms out. Excuse me, you're going to bring the arms out. You're going to push the forearms up like that. And now you're going to bring the shoulder pieces up, and they will tab together. You just want to take it and just give it a good firm push right there, and it will snap in place. Once you do that, you're going to take the arms, bring them up, and you're going to rotate them and bring them up like that. So you're going to rotate the arm and then bring it up like that. So we have that part done. And then now you could also take these two panels here, just bring them down like that. Come on, there you go. And that'll cover up his face. So once you have that, you're going to take the legs. No, before you do that, you're going to take this, rotate it, just get it out of the way. You're going to take this nose cone and rotate this around, and you're going to pull out this whole section right here. Just going to pull it out and bring it down and get that out of the way. And you're going to take this section now, you're going to angle it back and rotate it 180, like that. Once you have that, you're going to just take these little fins here and flip these back up. You're going to take the legs, and I always forget which way to rotate them. You're going to rotate them. You're going to rotate them in. Yes, you're going to rotate them in like that. So these wheels are facing you. And you're going to bring the legs out 2 clicks. 2 clicks. And that'll give you all the clearance you need for the next step. You're going to take this whole assembly and you're going to bring it up into the body like that. And once you have that, you're going to take these sections here and you're going to bring them in to the body. Oh, before you do that, you want to take these feet and flip them out because that'll give you clearance. So once you get that, then you're going to bring these in. You want to make sure that this, in the instructions it tells you to make sure that this red part right here is pushed in all the way. You don't want this red piece actually out. You want it in, recessed in there. So it's already the way it should be. And you're going to take this tab and tab it into that slot right there in the bottom of the foot. Like that. And that secures all that. You're going to do the same thing here. Bring out the foot. Bring that in. Like that. Make sure this is in there all the way. And tab that foot in like that. Once you do that, you take this whole nose cone section, plug it in, and then you just take this, rotate it, exposing the blue. And you come in here, just make sure these panels are brought all the way down. Flip this up right there into that nice, neat little space cut out for it. And then you're just going to flip out the wings. You flip out these panels right here as the tail fins. And now you're going to take the guns, and this slot right here will slot in. This tab right here will slot in to this slot right here. Just going to take that and tab it in there, like that. Excuse me. And tab this one in like that. And there you have a Salter in his jet mode, and this mode is amazing. It just looks, oh, this looks so good. Just totally nice and cohesive. It just looks amazing. I love the way this looks. And this thing, again, is just big and beefy and big and beefy. For comparison, here he is with Voyager Dreadwing. Big difference going on there. And here he is with Steel Core. You can see here, just again, big difference going on there. This thing is just phenomenal. And he does have landing gears. You just flip these out like that, and you'll take this piece right here, bring this down, and bring that back, and there's your little molded in landing gear. It kind of makes no sense that these landing gears roll, but this is just molded in. It just it doesn't make any sense, because then he can't roll at all unless he's kind of popping a wheelie, you know, go woo. I don't know, but still, it's really a very cool looking jet mode. This just looks amazing. I love it so much. Really cool. So there we go. We got him in his jet mode. So now let's go to robot mode. So to get there, going to pop the guns off again. Flip these in. Flip these back in. Flip these landing gears back in, and just get them back into this position. Once you do that, you're just going to untab the feet and bring these back out. Unplug this nose cone. Take this whole section here, bring it down again, like that, and then take this whole section and rotate it 180, and bring that up. And then you can bring the feet down, like that. Rotate them so these colored pieces are facing you, like that. Then you can open the feet up. And now you're going to extend the legs. You're just going to take them and kind of... I still don't quite exactly know how this works. I basically just wiggle it until it clicks into place. So it's kind of a weird... It's a wiggle joint. It's a wiggle joint. That's what I'm calling it, and I'm sticking to that. It's a wiggle. It's a wiggle joint, because basically I just kind of start wiggling it until it kind of clicks into place. There you go. You heard it click into place. So now the leg is fully extended as it should be. And then come here and work this wiggle joint. And there you go. It's a soft click, but it will click into place. So there you go. Now you have your legs fully extended. And this piece right here, you just bring up like that. This section, you just take it, collapse it in to the body like that. And there are two tabs here. You see, there are tabs on either side that are going to tab into these slots right here. So he's going to take that and just tab that in like that, and take the nose cone, rotate it up like that. And again, he's starting to get tall, so I'm going to raise the camera. Come on. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. So once you have that, one thing that does bug me though is that this, once you have this tabbed in, it keeps this from rolling freely like it should, and that I don't like. There we go. Get in there. There we go. See, greatest of ease. The greatest of ease. Yeah, come up here, just take these panels, bring them back up, lock them into place. I'm going to split this, and just bring these shoulders down, like that. Bring the arms down, rotate them so they're oriented properly. Flip out the fist, arm down, flip out the fist, and there you have Assaulter in his robot mode, and he looks awesome. He is just a big, beefy, just heavy. I mean, he does have weight to him because pretty much the majority of his legs are die-cast, so he's big and beefy, and he is just really, really cool looking. I love it. It just looks awesome. Really, really awesome. I love this figure. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so you can get some good range of movement going on there. The shoulders can do a 360. They can go in and out at this joint, as well as, you can move the whole shoulder up if you choose. You do have a bicep swivel. You get an elbow joint with not that much range of movement, but enough. The wrists are on ball joints. You can pretty much do what you want with them. He does have a waist joint. Hips on a nice clickety-clackety joint. Then go forward and back. Out only about that far. You get a thigh swivel. Again, nice ratchety joint. And you get your knee joint, which with about 90 degrees of movement. And the foot is on a ball joint, so you can move it up and down. You can get some good ankle tiltage going on there. You can even have him doing a limbo if you want, for some reason. He has that joint going on there. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? I don't think I have this wiggle joint wiggled all the way here because he seems to be kind of slanting a bit to the side. There it goes. Stupid wiggle joints. Go figure. I mean, really. So, yeah. And of course, he has his weapons, which basically you can just flip down this handle, and you can have his guns. So you have him dual wielding guns. They look pretty cool, And some people have been complaining about loose elbow joints. This one droops a little bit. This joint is fine, but this one droops a little bit. It's not the end of the world. I don't care. But yeah, just that is apparently been a reported issue with this guy. But yeah, really looks really good with the guns. And you have storage options if you want. You can actually take these, and there's a tab right here. You just tab it in to this slot right here, and you can have them as arm-mounted weapons. You can totally do that. Or for storage, you can just take them, and you see there are these tabs right here, and you can tab them into these slots right here on his butt. So you can store the guns on his butt. Why not? Why not? So he has his weapon storage here. He's wanting to droop. He's wanting to droop on me today. Don't droop on me, man. I popped his guns out. Won't you droop on me, man? Come on now. After all we've been through, you gonna droop on me now? Come on. Assaulter. There we go. But yeah, really, really cool. Just, he's amazing. Now, I'm going to show you the secret mode. That's right, there's a secret mode. It's a secret. So, what you're going to do is, you want to take the legs, rotate them 180, like that. The instructions tell you to take this panel and flip it down. Don't know why. It really doesn't make any real sense, but I do it because the instructions tell you to. I'd rather show you the instruction-accurate version. And you're going to take the guns and you're going to plug them into his arms this way. If I can find that slot. There you go. So we're going to tab those in that way. You're going to take this right here and rotate it. And again, when I have this thing pegged in all the way, it doesn't let that roll. That bugs me. So there you go. You're going to rotate that way. And then you're going to take his face and flip it all the way up to reveal the angry red face. And there you have Assaulter's secret mode. Shh! It's a secret. Don't tell anyone. probably too late for that, isn't it? Yeah, well. So yeah, there is a secret mode, and apparently this is supposed to be an homage to Broadside's appearance in, I forget, is it the comic books or the show? I totally forget, but it's supposed to be an homage to that look of Broadside. And it's okay. The head sculpt is, it's alright. It's just kind of, he's all, he's got that going on, which is, it's fine, but I don't really prefer it. And you also have a secondary weapon mode here. You can take this transparent blue piece, flip that out, and use this handle, and plug these in like that. And he has two Energon axes, like that. So, hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? So, there you have that. Now I'll just get him back into his regular non-secret mode. Come on. Come on! Come on! Let go, man! Let go! Just let go, it'll be okay. So, but yeah, I can't say enough about this figure. Again, Fansproject has just knocked it out of the park. I am not in the least bit disappointed. This figure is just really, really cool. Now, for comparison, here he is with Voyager Dreadwing. Just so you can get a mainline comparison of just how big he is. You can see he's way bigger than Dreadwing. And here he is with his teammates. Here he is with Steel Core. And here he is with Defender, aka Springer. And you can see how those three look together. He is just a really just cool figure. He's a big, beefy bot. And he is very, very cool. And I very, very like him. And you should very, very buy him. Need I say more? Okay, so I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Fansproject Warbot Assaulter, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Well, will you look who it is? Did you really think you were going to get away with what you did to us? You're going to get your comeuppance. Oh, scrap. Hey guys, I'm here to help. I don't even know why I bother anymore. I got better things to do tonight than die of boredom.